Do you need to fix the crawl space under your house? Is the crawl space under your house dark, dirty, smelly? Does it have small animals and bugs living in it? Does cold air get under the house in the wintertime and make your floors cold? Do odors and radon gases come up through the floors and enter into the house, creating health problems for your family? A false water table can be the reason your crawl space keeps getting water in it, no matter how much the foundation is waterproofed. High moisture in the crawl space condensates on ducts, all surfaces, and causes the insulation in the floor joists to fall out. To correct the problem, first clean out the crawl space, break up any rocks, old lumber, old insulation. You'll need a good pair of coveralls, gloves, and a breathing mask. You'll also need safety glasses and a light to see with. Next, you'll need to dig a 6-inch trench around the inside perimeter of the crawl space. You can use a pick and a small shovel for this. If the soil under the house is hard clay, you might need to buy or rent a demolition jack and shovel. Next, install a flexible pipe with black sock around it. Lay this pipe in the trench that you dig. Use pea pebbles in the trench around the pipe to filter out the mud that might get into the pipe. This is what the trench and pipe looks like. Use pea pebbles again to cover and surround the pipe for filtering purposes. You don't want mud getting into the pipe. Now dig a hole in the lowest point of the crawl space or where water accumulates. Place the sump pump into the hole and bring the ends of the 4-inch pipe to drain into it. Now measure the crawl space and order a vapor barrier. You'll need to cover the floor, walls, and the supports. It's recommended you buy Silverback Dry Space brand crawl space vapor barrier. 12 mil commercial grade is the most recommended. If you have a lot of rocks on the floor, you might opt for the 20 mil, which is stronger. You'll also need to order seam and foundation tape and fasteners. If you have sharp rocks on the floor, you might also order felt crawl space underlayment. It protects the vapor barrier from getting punctures in it and helps for odor control. Line the tops of the walls with foundation seam tape. Then drill holes in the top and insert the pins for extra support. You'll need to buy or rent a hammer drill with a 1/4 inch cement bit. A regular drill will not work. Use the seam tape to seal all seams in the vapor barrier. When you're done, your crawl space should look like the picture on the right, a big improvement from the left picture. If you're finding that you have a lot of humidity under the house, you might also invest in a dehumidifier. Using one of these allows you to close the vents and save big on your utility bills. If you have odor problems or have radon gas in your crawl space, you also need to install a gas mitigation fan on top of the sump pump. For more information, go to www.crawlspaceguru.com.